the chat. See what's up, all my peeps. I need to put beard oil in my beard. Beard alert, major beard alert. Snob alert. Kevin from Lakeland, Florida. What is going on? Waiting for some people to show up. Dawn is here. I button my polo.
Can you help?
EM certified T3 bot. Yas. Shavua Tov.
Do you need help me?
Papa Shark certified T3 bot. She's strangling me. Joel Taborski.
That's it. That's good. I'm sorry.
I hope this is the last time we change our clocks. Captain Morgan.
Oh, we did change our clocks.
We did, in fact. So this is probably the worst part about watch collecting is when you have multiple watches that you want to wear. What's up, Carlos? You end up having to reset all of them. Briar, you apparently have not been getting my replies to the email chain, so I replied to your most recent email. Please confirm receipt, my good friend. EM, her hands are probably too small to strangle you. Try it. Try it.
Maybe if I had my nails, my fake nails.
Jory, new APs that all look the same. Fact or fact? I mean, I don't think it's mostly harmless is here. I don't think that that's a new thing, Papa Shark. I think that's been a thing for a very long time. Reviews for Nerds. That's a very cool YouTube handle. Yeah, you know, my big issue, and this is where kind of Snob Alert comes into play, is AP is and has been Royal Oak. AP Royal Oak. It's just been Royal Oak. And then they did some really ugly designs around 2018, 19, deviating from the Royal Oak. And everyone got upset, including myself. So then I was like, oh, hold on. I'm complaining that AP only does the Royal Oak, and then when they do something else, I complain also. So they can't win. And it's kind of a great example of why you just can't please everyone, which is what I'm learning here. Being a YouTuber, Marissa, certified Teeth Robot, says, are you guys at a high school volleyball game? And if so, why? We're at a food court. We just had coffee and brekkie.
Yep.
Isn't that what Sammy chose? No, she chose a Patek. She likes Patek Philippe. She has very, very expensive taste. Review some less expensive Grand Seikos. That's not a bad idea. Anyway, what we do have to do is say hello to the people in the future, because I understand there's going to be a few thousand people that watch this after we upload this, because it uploads on YouTube automatically. And then we're going to wave. So chat, can we wave to the people in the future? Because some people use this as a podcast. Some people listen to this while they're doing chores. Some people listen to this while they're driving. You're not supposed to watch. You're supposed to listen. And I really do appreciate everyone that shows up. I'd love for you guys to show up around 11:30 a.m. Pacific, although we were a bit late. It's been noon recently because I've just been very busy. And then in Saturday mornings, we have to do things that we're not able to do during the week. You know how weekends work, guys. So, but I'm just very happy and blessed to be able to even jump on here at all. So, thank you for the waves. We have Mostly Harmless waving. We have Billy Schmidt waving. We have Reviews for Nerds waving. Papa Shark certified Teeth Rot waving. EM certified Teeth Rot waving.
Great channel.
Resende says, great channel, thank you so much. The baby tuna, no box? I'm not wearing a baby tuna right now. We're going to be doing a wristwatch check in a little bit. Watch for Jay is waving. Also, guys, we're a little bit out of sequence. Normally, I ask you what you're sipping on. Sammy, grab your drink, please.
Thai coffee.
We're drinking Thai coffee. Usually, you're probably used to hearing of Thai tea. Well, this is like the same thing, but
like
it's coffee instead of tea. So, I just had coffee and corn soup. I bought your baby tuna. Oh, Grady. Enjoy that baby tuna. Joel, is she going to buy the Patek Philippe at my store? Delbert, I said no box on, unless stated otherwise, unless it states that it's a complete set, I don't sell them with the box. Delbert says, I love it. Thank you so much. Well, enjoy it. Does John Watson wear a Cartier tank in elementary? I don't know. I don't know to what you are referring. But I will admit, whenever I see in popular media a character wear like a square watch, I always freak out because I'm hoping it's like a Reverso or a tank or something. Let's get some questions going. Because Sammy's just sitting here looking pretty and people are going to accuse me of holding her hostage. So let's get some questions going and Sammy will happily answer some as well.
Can I try yours?
Can I try yours? Yours is creamier than mine.
Yeah, I like yours too though. Yours is not as milky.
Dude, I think they made one normal and one half.
Because this is not as sweet. Are you excited for W&W? What's that?
It's a watch show. Yeah, I'm very excited because we're going to have a lot of stuff to complain about probably. Himoda, my brother just bagged a Japanese tan Mudman, carbon strap. Do you know this model? I know the Carbon Core Mudmans. Very cool. Briar Blue certified teeth rot. Other than price, how much of a quality difference between Grand Seiko and King Seiko? So initially, not much. Okay. So okay. How do I want to say this? I did an episode explaining the history of King Seiko versus Grand Seiko. When both the factories were competing early on, the King Seikos and Grand Seikos are pretty much the same. Obviously, more resources ended up going to one of the factories, and Grand Seiko ended up winning in the end. So, and now the King Seiko that they have released as a special edition obviously is very fancy schmancy and very impressive. Though with all the, Zaratsu polishing and everything, Grand Seiko, I would say, probably from a finishing level, is worth the extra price over a King Seiko, if that makes sense. Marissa, certified teeth rot, and my sister. Okay, Sammy, if you fell unconscious, could Sammy drag you to safety? And if so, prove it.
Prove it. I think I can.
I think she can. All right, let's prove it. I lay down.
Whee!
Sammy, best food you guys ate this week or made?
Actually, this week we've been eating salads.
Dude, we've been eating
stomachs.
like very healthily,
Yeah.
and we've been doing like salad month because she's going to a bachelorette party at the end of the month and she wants her summer body, but there's nothing, she has her summer body.
I told him he doesn't have to do it.
And so I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it with you. But we have to answer the question. So, what is the best thing we've had?
The best thing I had. Probably your nachos. Oh, my extra flaming hot Cheeto lime.
Blink 2 times if you need. I'm the one that needs help. Are you going to marry her?
That's a question for you.
Yes, 100%. What do you mean? Are you gonna say yeah?
What was the best thing you ate?
I'm gonna be totally honest.
Nachos.
Okay, this is gonna show you just the crummy food I've been eating. Marissa says, "Can I be flour girl?" It's
Of
up to you.
course.
Okay, this is gonna show you just how much of a bird like we've been eating. Like the best thing I've eaten this week, pretty much, with today excluded because we like cheated right now. I had burrata cheese on some keto bread with some balsamic vinegar and basil and olive oil. And I was like, ooh, what a treat! I'm eating rubbery bread. It was
He's
terrible.
more disciplined than I am, though.
Yeah,
hot Cheetos.
I've been doing that. She ate, and then I got a text and she's like, oh, I just ate a bag of hot Cheetos. And then the next morning I'm like, cool, I'm eating this like freaking Carb Master milk and like this terrible stuff. And she's like, I ate a donut and a cookie.
I
I'm
said
like,
half.
is it safe to wear a luxury watch in your city? So in the suburb that we are in, it's pretty safe to do that. In Los Angeles as a whole, it's not safe to do that. Upshark, what in both your opinions is the best color for a dial? How about type of dial? Linen, stone, meteorite, guilloche. So she's not going to know the second question, but what's
What's the dial again?
the dial is the like face of the watch, like what you look at when you tell time. So what's your favorite
Best
color? Yeah.
What color is this one?
This one's like it's like a matte black / blue. It's kind of like a bluish black. But I'm like partially colorblind, so.
I like the green one you had.
Okay, she likes the Alpinist. So like a sunburst green would probably be her favorite. I'm really a fan of this. I'm gonna do a little wristwatch check. Can you give me some light, baby?
Yeah.
So this is
Oops.
So this is my Certina DS2 Chrono Olympic. There's our food right there on the floor. And it's kind of like a matte black / blue look. And this is probably one of like my favorite look for a dial because it's very, very vintage, if that makes sense. Also, this is a big honking watch, man. I'm thinking about doing another video on this watch just because of how special it is. But look at that. Original crystal, everything. This watch was given to a team of expeditionary alpinists, a Japanese team of mountain climbers, and they went up to summited Mount Everest with these watches on their wrist back in like the 70s. It was so cool. Little bit of history there. I made an episode about that. No one watched it, but... Oops.
Questions.
More questions, guys. You married up about as well as anyone could wish for. I pay her.
With love.
So I'll answer as well.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, blink 2 times if you need help so long. So my favorite type of dial, though, for vintage watches, linen dials, and for modern watches, guilloche. If I would climb Mount Everest today, what watch would I bring?
This one.
No. Probably like a Breitling Emergency.
What about your big big one.
Yeah, the Mudmaster or a Breitling Emergency. Do I like Toyota trucks? Yeah, they're cool. Papa Shark says, I'm the only one asking questions. Let's go, all you people. I think it's awesome you do a live even though you're out and about. Thanks for the entertainment, both of you. Yeah, we got to do it, man. I love this. Green is based. My kid would agree. Yeah, emergency is a good idea. So for those of you who don't know, Breitling makes a watch that has a pusher that you essentially unthread and like pull. And it sends a emergency signal to a satellite, and it sends like emergency response to wherever you are located, and it's made for like, you know, expeditionary people. Now the thing is, whenever you pull that pin and send that signal out, it's like $50,000.
Really?
51000 because of the cost of the response, the emergency response. So you really only want to use that if you're in dire straits. Sean Miller, certified teeth rot. Did you see Teddy's swanky new brick and mortar store? Absolutely, so badass, so happy for him. I hope he does incredibly well, and I'm going to have to go visit. You made a video about this Breitling a long time ago, I guess. Yeah, I did, a very long time ago, I think.
Oh.
I heard a story that someone pulled the emergency while looking at the watch at his store. I
wonder
believe that.
if they had to pay for it.
I wonder if Breitling like picked up the phone and was like, no, it's canceled.
Abort.
So funny. Mostly harmless. Citizen makes pretty good first diver in the collection, right? Yeah, I think so. I mean, for people who aren't used to wearing watches, something with an eco drive movement that's running all the time, I think is a good way to get them acclimated to, you know, telling time on your wrist and having something on your wrist. And it's kind of a path of least resistance for people entering the hobby. So I would agree. Formex. Yeah, I've reviewed a couple Formex watches. The suspension system, some people say, is gimmicky. Here's what I'll say. The Formex watches I've reviewed, I don't really see a huge benefit from the suspension system that they have in the watch. And yes, I'm talking about a watch with the suspension system, but it makes it very comfortable on your wrist because the watch head moves like a little bit while your wrist moves, and it kind of just contours to your wrist. Let's get some questions for Sammy. Biggest regret among your watch purchases? So there was one Wittenauer. This is my biggest regret, okay? My biggest regret was, and the person might be watching this right now, so if you're watching this, don't worry, like I'm not upset with you. But you know the adage, don't get high on your own supply? So what that means is that when I buy watches for the time teller shop, I'm always, I'm always buying things that I think are cool, right? Like things that I would personally wear. And it's very tempting for me to purchase these watches using my business's funds and just like keep some of them because they're awesome, right? I love the vintage watches that I have at the store. The issue is it's just bad business, right? So one time I bought this Wittenauer skeleton watch. It was a tank, a skeletonized tank related to the last Wittenauer skeleton tank that I had at the shop. But this one had diamond set indexes. And I hate gemstones on watches unless it's the sapphire crown on a Cartier. But this looked so cool, and I was so enamored by it. And I put it at the store for a pretty hefty price tag, and someone bought it. And after I shipped it out, I realized that I probably should have kept that one. Not because of value or investment or anything, but just because it was a very special watch and it was really, really cool. Now, I am proud to say that I'm proud of my shop for selling such a special watch because we gave someone, or we didn't give anyone anyway, we sold a very cool item that someone will remember us by. Sammy, what's your Grail watch? That rose gold Patek that she saw.
Patek Philippe.
That cost $80,000 or something. I was like, uh-oh. Dream country
Japan.
to visit. I think Japan.
Japan.
Yeah. I think we would. I think we're gonna go soon. G-Shock. Mito Multi-Fort Escape Pilot's Watch. I really like Mito. I don't have the visual of that watch in my head right now though. Mac talks. Joel Taborski, later brother. Tag Heuer question. If Tag bought Heuer and renamed it Tag Heuer, why doesn't LVMH still brand it Tag? Or why does LVMH still brand it Tag Heuer if Tag doesn't own the brand anymore? You probably understand that Tag Heuer has modern brand equity and they don't want to confuse the consumer base any further. When you go to Japan, I'll gladly send you all my watch Frank Hunt. Oh, please do. We're gonna do a G-Shock collab in Japan. You heard it here first.
Wait, why?
Japan, G-Shocks are Japanese. They're owned by Casio, which is a Japanese company. Are you opposed to new pilots / aviators that have day or date complications? Those complications necessarily make it watch less on that. No, in fact, I think date complications are probably the most useful complication you can have. So, I don't think that one complication makes or breaks a specific genre of watch necessarily. Seiko Alpinist X the time teller went. That'd be so awesome. The Alpinist SRP T3. That'd be dope. Or excuse me. I want it to be a Sarb. So it'd be the Alpinist Sarbo T3. That would be dope. And guess what it would be? It would just be a Sarbo 17. Seiko or Casio if you could only have one?
Seiko.
Yeah, Alpinist. Ask Sammy some questions so she's not just here and people don't roast me for holding her at gunpoint. Larry Terry, thanks brother, love the channel. It would be the Alpinist Sarbo T3 and it would just be a Sarbo 17 released at $375, which is what I bought mine at all those years ago. Dude, I think I got it when I was like 25 or something. What would you like your watch to do other than just tell time?
Like an Apple Watch?
Oh my god, ban her, guys. We need to ban Sammy. Did you hear that? She said, like an Apple Watch.
I want the date on there. And
what about like a pulsometer because she's a nurse.
Yes, that, and then to track my steps.
She wants an Apple Watch, essentially. Unfortunately, blasphemy. Sammy, your favorite movie? Sean Miller asks.
A Quiet Place.
The first one.
Yes.
The second one was not as good. What's the best thing to do as a couple in LA besides getting robbed? You know, getting robbed is pretty exciting.
There's so much like restaurants to try here, and there's
So
like,
many.
So many. They're like different areas you can go. Like
Yeah, I
Little
think
Tokyo.
the diverse enclaves where you can get a taste of different cultures is really cool.
You're into like
I'm into hardcore. What music does Sammy like?
I listen to R&B.
She listens to pretty
EDM,
much everything.
Hip hop, rap. Depends on what I'm doing.
But you also listen to metal. Like the metal
Yes.
songs that I send her, she likes. So I would say she
Yeah.
likes a little bit of everything. And she even likes the country that I play. So when I play like country music, she actually likes that too. So
What's a Sam Hunt?
yeah. Robert Blue, certified to throughout. Jory, before I forget, thanks for suggesting Sarkis. Very nice guy to chat with and honest. Sarkis is the best. I trust him with all my watches. He's the man. Ultimate gym music. I think like hard EDM or like metal.
Rap.
Like hardcore. Have you been to Pantry in downtown LA? My favorite when I'm done there. I have been.
Pantry.
We'll go.
A restaurant?
It's hip. Jollibee when Papa Shark is Filipino. I love Jollibee. Is there any Bluetooth connected watch you currently consider? You are a lucky guy, by the way. Sammy is beautiful. Don't
Bluetooth?
act awkward when I kiss you. Then they'll really think that I'm paying you. Kiss me for real.
How shy.
She's like. Okay, we got a question from Briar Blues. Sammy, let me see. Cantonese, Mandarin, Vietnamese, all three spoken, or?
I speak Cantonese mainly with my family. I understand Mandarin and I understand some Vietnamese.
Papa Shark, I'm gonna head out and prep for work. What watch should I wear? The Farva Lube I sold you. Wear the Farva Lube. Sammy, when do you turn 21? Sammy, when do you turn 18? Call the cops! Sammy rules. Too bad she's learned not to read comment section out loud.
I know. I remember I almost got you in trouble.
Favorite external/independent movement supplier? Salida. That's gonna get me in hot water, but honestly, Salida is like my favorite movement supplier, like ever.
Do you want me to hold it?
Can you read the comments? Yes. Man, that angle was so unflattering, but I'm actually just enormous and jacked.
Okay.
A good two-tone president-style beater you could recommend. I need something for work. Two-tone. I'll do it. Sammy's having difficulty. It's okay. I'm a pro. Favorite two-tone, but like affordable beater. You know, Tissot makes some really nice looking two-tones. Best diver under 200. Something from Boderi, maybe? My girlfriend wants to know if Sammy prefers pearls or diamonds.
Diamonds. Girl's best friend.
Pearl is her birthstone, though.
Is it?
It is, because we are both June.
Oh, I didn't know that.
June has 3 birthstones.
What are the other 2?
One is like a purple one. That does not help us, but I don't know. That person's dressed like a doll. I would film, but I will not film like random people. But anyway, I love people watching.
That doll from Squid Game.
Oh my god, yeah. Is Rolex Datejust Oyster Steel Yellow Gold too flashy to wear semi-casually? I don't think so. I think it's totally doable. This is such an unflattering angle. Later, Papa Shark.
Best diver under $200.
I answered that, yeah. Does
This-
Jory know any Cantonese?
He does. I taught him.
I do.
And he already knew some.
But I'm not like conversational by any means. So don't test me.
It's still very impressive.
Not really. I know like specific greetings and then like a slew of terrible words. Oh, I got coffee all over my
Oh
face.
no, it's okay. I have Tide today.
Do you have it with you?
Not here, but it works.
Favorite watch brand? Oh my god, Cartier, maybe?
What about the other one?
Vacheron, Cartier, and JLC. Ugh, it's hard to say, man. Okay, I'll tell my wife I got permission from you to spend $13,000 on it then. Do it. I give you the green light. Give me the green light.
Joel. Joel's my hype man.
Joel's my hype man.
We met on Discord.
I really like Frederic Constant, actually. And they're owned by Citizen, believe it or not. Any thoughts on Rotary Reverso? So the Rotary Reverso is a very interesting watch that has eluded me. I haven't been able to get one to review, but I want to review it and compare it to my Reverso. My Reverso is a little bit more expensive though. I don't like yours as much.
Why? Because it's milky?
I think they made mine normal.
Oh.
How did I get coffee on my pants, dude?
Because it leaks.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Basculante, which is an incredible watch as well, as you know. Steinhardt is, from what I remember, because I haven't taken a look at one in a very long time, they're nicely made, but they're totally uninspired and boring. They're just very boring. Like, why make a watch that looks exactly like a Submariner, which by proxy means every other dive watch? It's just so uninspired and tired and not for me. Cold brew versus espresso.
Espresso.
If you asked me 5 years ago, I would say cold brew. I would drink like freaking Trentas of cold brew. I loved cold brew.
Is that stronger?
Yeah. If you asked me now, espresso. I'm in my espresso life. Lattes I've started to appreciate in my older age, believe it or not. Oh, that's a good question, man. What would make a new watch interesting? I don't understand. What would make a new watch interesting? Well, probably not make it so it looks exactly like a Submariner. Do you know what I mean? I'm just bored of that design specifically. How do you say beautiful girl in Cantonese?
Lang Lai.
Lang Lai. Lang Lai. Am I weird for liking to match my watch with my concealed carry pistol? Okay, Vostok Tokarev Omega PPK. No, it's not weird. That's why I wear a Casio World Time with my HP or HK USP.
If Sammy asked you to, would you chop the beard?
No.
I would never ask him to chop his beard.
Rolex or Omega? I love both those brands. I don't know if I can choose. What's Sammy's favorite watch to wear daily?
I don't want to say.
She wears an Apple Watch for work, guys. She's a nurse. So she uses some of those features. Unfortunately, I'm not proud to admit that.
Not today, though.
Because we're charging it at home.
For later.
Apple for
Yay!
the win. No. Robert, dollar for dollar Omega for sure. Omega is the smarter purchase in that regard. For sure. That's the only right answer, Sammy. Oh, dang. You got some support, dude.
Yes. It's just so convenient. I can text you from it.
Yeah, I like that, but... How many purses and shoes does Sammy own? Favorite shoe brand?
Nikes.
She really is going through a Nike phase right now.
I know, I've been buying too many shoes.
But she's not a girly girl in the sense that she buys a bunch of high heels. She buys like sneakers. But she's not not like sneakerhead sneakers either. Mm-hmm. It's like
just cool ones.
It's like cool sneakers, but we go to the gym like
and white sneakers.
Yeah, she really likes white sneakers. Actually, neither of us are getting the Panda Dunks because everyone here wears Panda Dunks in our gym.
Panda Dunks?
They're Nike Dunks, but like black and white.
Oh, yeah, I don't really like those.
Can anyone guess? Sammy's all class, you did well, thank you. If anyone can guess what shoes I'm wearing exactly, not like color or anything, but if you can guess what shoe I'm wearing, I will send you a watch strap. I think I showed it on the
Crocs. Nike Air Max 2. Converse. Ultra Boost. Reebok.
Pepper Stepper 5000. I got the Pepper Steppers on.
Hoka. Brooks. You're a man, it better be boots.
Stephen Brown.
Birkenstocks.
Whatever the ho dinkies were. First time watching cute lady he's got there. Thank you. She's on the payroll. Flip-flops.
I've never seen you wear flip-flops. No.
You guys are all guessing one type of shoe, and it's not that type of shoe.
Real men.
I don't wear flip-flops, yeah.
Diesel. Cole. Chelsea boots.
We're getting closer, kind of.
Yeah.
My son is a nurse. The one that you met in LA, and he doesn't wear any Apple Watch. Just shit. It's just saying.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, he should. Crocs, loafers.
You know what?
Loafers.
You know what? Andy OC kind of guessed it the most correct. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Wearing some Docker boat shoes.
Can I show them mine too?
Yeah, move the food. We have our breakfast on the ground here where we were eating. Sammy wants to show you. Yeah, we just call them deck shoes or topsiders, like boat shoes. Those are wedding shoes. Nah, I'm not gonna be wearing these for a wedding. They say your shoes are cute.
Thank you.
She has tiny feet also, so.
I love white shoes, but I can't keep them clean.
So these actually aren't Sperry's, these are Dockers. They go well to polo. Thank you. See, she's
Thanks,
youthful.
Andy.
She keeps me honest. Andy OC, email info@thetimetellershop.com. Send me your address. I'm gonna send you a watch strap. Just bought Omega Seamaster Green Dial. What's your opinion? I think Green Dial rules. Love the Omega Seamaster. What watch are you wearing at the wedding? Sammy, what wedding watch are you gonna buy me? What's my push present?
Me.
I don't know. Maybe my Reverso. Oops.
Red wings.
She knows her worth.
I'm the push present.
Amen. But guys, we're gonna wrap this up. I do want to mention we are still running the promotion for this week's stock with coupon code LUCKY, all caps. We have one of my favorite watches there right now is an Elgin woven dial. Okay, so it's not just a linen dial; it's a woven dial, Elgin. And we're pretty much selling it like dirt cheap. So if you use Lucky, you get it at a huge discount. I want to thank you guys for supporting me at the shop. I want to thank you guys for supporting me here. Thank you for being kind to my baby girl, Sammy. And yeah, thanks for supporting me everywhere, guys. I will catch you on the Monday episode. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time. What do we say, Sammy?
What?
I didn't invent time.
I just tell it.
Amen. Get out of your comfort zone. Tell someone you love them. Tell yourself you love yourself. I love each and every one of you. Have an amazing weekend. Sammy, I love you.
I love you.
Bye, guys.